You make a lion in a grassland, hunting a fox. You make a lion in a grassland, hunting a fox. It was a bright and sunny day in the grassland. The tall grasses swayed gently in the breeze, and the zebras were grazing peacefully. Suddenly, a lone lion appeared from behind a termite mound. He was thirsty from his morning hunt and hoped to find some water. But when he arrived at the watering hole, he saw that it was empty. The lion was desperate for a drink, but he could not get any, so he decided to go back into the grassland and try to find some prey. As he walked through the tall grass, he could hear the rustling of a small animal nearby. The lion stopped and listened intently. When he was sure of what he had heard, he began to stalk his prey. The lion crept closer and closer to the sound, and finally he pounced. The small animal squealed as the lion's claws dug into his fur. The lion had caught a fox, and it was big enough to quench his thirst. But when the lion opened his mouth to make the kill, he saw something that made him stop. The fox's insides were all messed up, and it looked like it had been ripped apart by sharp teeth. The lion was confused, and he could not understand why the fox's insides were on the outside. Then he noticed a small hole in the ground near the fox. And when he went to investigate, he found a family of meerkats staring at him angrily. The lion was furious, and he let out a loud roar that echoed across the savannah. The meerkats were not afraid of the lion. They stood their ground and stared back at him defiantly. The lion was outnumbered, and he knew that he could not win a fight against so many meerkats. So he decided to leave. But before he left, he took one last look at the meerkats. He had never seen such brave creatures, and he wondered if they would be able to defend themselves against other predators. As the lion walked away, he could hear the meerkats chattering and making lots of noise. He shook his head and smiled. He had never seen anything like those meerkats before. From that day on, the lion never bothered the meerkats again, and the meerkats continued to live in their little town, happy and safe. The end.